Hey there. Welcome to Product Marketing School. I'm your host, Nitin Karthik. As Director of Product Marketing and a top product marketing voice, I'm keenly aware of the importance of continually sharpening the saw. And that is why on this show, I bring you important lessons from some of the best product marketers out there. And today, my friends, we are joined by Josh Britton in the UK. Josh is VP of Product Marketing at Cognizant. So tell us, Josh, from your experience, what is one important lesson that you would like to share?
Thanks, Nitin. I'd like to share how I go about gathering customer insights. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, and I think it's very important to make sure that as a product marketer, you're getting the least biased version of the world as you can. So I like to gather intel from as many places as possible, and it's very easy to do a survey. And you can, in that survey, confirm what you want to know, and you can run off with that as the basis for whatever theories you're running with or what messaging you wanted. But it's easy for people to get like confirmation bias. I think talking to customers and prospects has always been my preferred method to get really deep insights into their world, especially because it allows you to go off script. With a survey, you can't go off script. But even with the best intentions, you can't speak to everyone. So being able to ask questions en masse is also important. So surveys still have their part. It's also important to understand what questions you're asking or what kind of things you want to find out. I'm not a fan of asking about pain points. I think everyone can ask pain points. Every competitor you have is asking the same question about pain points and getting the same answer. A lot of customers don't have reference points. And a lot of customers aren't the expert in your product. And one quote I always use when I'm talking about this is, Henry Ford, if he'd asked people what they wanted, they'd have said faster horses because they didn't have the reference point for cars. So with that in mind, it's very important to understand that as a product marketer, you're the expert in the product. You should figure out how you fit into the customer's world. Don't get them to figure out how you should fit into their world. And it's important to ask questions around what are their company goals? What are they wanting to achieve? Not just with your product, what do they want to achieve as a role, as a marketing director, as a sales director, or as a company in whole, and figure out how you fit into their process. And yeah, so it's a big job, but it's incredibly crucial for a product marketer to understand customers better than anybody else. You should really be the voice of the customer, and you're only going to do that by speaking to them.
Fabulous. Wonderful. Excellent advice. So thank you, Josh. Folks, there you have it. Definitely reach out to Josh for more great advice like this. And armed with that knowledge, let's make the magic happen.